Thank you so much. I really appreciate the invitation to be here tonight. And let me preface my remarks by saying, I think that I am very funny. I think I have the best sense of humor, and my kids tell me, Mom, you're not that funny. So if I say something that's offensive, please, I mean it as a joke. So these gentlemen, Hal and Dave, have been to Moore County to our meeting, and one of the things that I have to say about Republican women is, in addition to being awesome, we have fun. When we have events, we have a great time, and that's why people love to come to our events. So let me tell you a little bit about the Republican women. Here in North Carolina, we have 52 clubs across the state, from Murphy to Manteo, all the way to Tennessee. And in those 52 clubs, we have about 2,700 women. And, gentlemen, close your ears. It's not going to work if the guys do it, okay? The women have to want to do it. And we are, in addition to being the life of the party, we are the worker bees, and we are the ones who get out there and do all the planning. So we need all the help we can get. I like to say, even if you think that physical problems prevent you from doing very much, if each one of us does a little bit, together it becomes an overwhelming force, and we are a force for good. So, if you know your North Carolina history, and obviously for those of you who can tell because you have good ears, I am not a native, but I appreciate history. Here in North Carolina, we have been women warriors since 1774, when Penelope Barker in Edenton, North Carolina, got together 50 of her lady friends, and they boycotted English tea. They fought against King George III, and I like to say that we Republican women are fighting King Roy Cooper and King Joe Biden. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take that. So as Chairman Whatley was saying, this is an important year. And this is going to be a great year because we are going to beat the pants off the Democrats. Let's face it, Joe Biden is our best recruiter. He, on a serious note, the Democrats do not care. If they cared, our children would be getting a decent education. If they cared, we wouldn't have families who can they cannot afford to heat their homes. The price for electricity, for gas is so high. We all go to the grocery store. We know what the grocery prices are. People with young children, people just beginning in their marriages, people in jobs that don't pay very much, I don't know how they're going to survive, because what the Democrats are doing right now is ruining the American family. Chairman Whatley last week and Ronna McDaniel, the chair of the RNC, came here to North Carolina, and she had a Family First Forum. So I hope that those are going to spread throughout the state, I believe. And that this is really important, because to win this election, we have to speak to the hearts of people. Statistics are great, but when you talk about people who cannot feed their children, they can't drive because the gas prices are close to $5 a gallon. But in Moore County last night, we had an election to determine who would be the GOP recommended school board members. And I have to say, I went a little crazy. And I'll tell you why I went a little crazy. We had candidates saying, oh, I'm for this, oh, I'm for that, or I'm for that. But one candidate got up and said, but you know, we graduate 90% of all the children who leave high school. 90% of these kids leave high school. Well, I'm sorry, guys. You don't know me, but you kind of know me. So I stood up and I said, what good does it do to graduate 90% of the young men and women if 50% of them or more are not literate? They can't read, they can't do math. Amen. What have you done? You cannot just throw away generations of young men and young women. It is sinful. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know where the pastor is, but...
There's 2 or 3 in here.
Well, all right. You talk about what is godly. What is godly is caring for our families, caring that children can read, caring that they will be able to support the families that they have. So, that is my call to you ladies. We love our gentlemen, but we need our Republican women to band together, because as strong as we are stronger together. We have not just the North Carolina Federation, we have a federation across America of thousands and thousands of women just like you, just like me, just like each woman in here. We each do our little part, and that together can make a huge difference. And I'm very happy to say that Anna Blue is going to be starting a Republican Women's Club in Robeson County, and we're just thrilled about that.
Yeah.
So, yay! It is very easy to do. All you need are 10 women, and we will walk you through the process. But in all sincerity, the reason that I feel called to do what I volunteered to do, and we were joking about getting paid twice as much as I did when I was president of More Republican Women. We do this because we feel this is the right thing to do. The Bible talks about the right and the left. We are on the right, and we are on the right for many reasons. So if you ladies find it in your hearts that you would want to start a Republican Women's Club, I'm here for you. And we love our gentlemen, and I appreciate this invitation to be with you here today. And by the way, point of personal privilege, you didn't read my bio, and that's fine, but one of the things I said in my bio was, I have been married forever. That is true. But I have 3 children, and one of them right now, my son, is deployed overseas. And so I would appreciate all your prayers, because not just for John, but for all of the men and women who have volunteered to be our representatives and defend our country. So I thank you very much, and I hope to see you again all very, very soon. Thank you.